All right, so I guess my video finally got to the table of the president because the president just tweeted this 45 minutes ago, as you can see on his official Twitter handle. He says, "I am with you. This was my message today to the heart of our nation, our youth, as I inaugurated the National Youth Conference Planning Committee. To our Nigerian youth, you hold the advancement of the economy in your hands. You represent over 60% of our population. I will continue to help navigate, push, and lift the heavy weight so I can clear the path for you to have a great future. I will do everything to make Nigeria a better place for the young people and all Nigerians." So while some people are debating about very dark man is not respectful, thank God the message got to the right person, and he has made a tweet about the youth. Now, let's move forward. So he said, "As I inaugurated the National Youth Conference Planning Committee." This planning committee that have been inaugurated, who are the people there? And how do they carry the youth along? I would like to say it's not the first time where they say, hey, a committee has been set up to plan the empowerment of the youth. But at the end of the day, after one regime, we don't hear anything again. They just say it and nothing is being done, right? Now, we get internet. A lot of people follow up. You don't need to come and explain to us. Carry us along. Who are the youth that are going to be in this committee? Do they have the interests of the country at heart? We would like to know them. Or now people who won't carry their own personal interest. For me, I think the development of the youth in Nigeria goes beyond Nigeria. The youth need to see things, how things are being done outside the country. If it's possible, this is just my suggestion. Me self no go school. This is just my suggestion. If it's possible, if at all, they can be doing at least 5,000 youth every 6 months. Send them abroad. They will sign. Then they will come back. China is a perfect place. Because the youth are running 80% of what's going on in China. You see this China? The great thing about this China is every idea is welcome. No idea is too small. Bring the idea. They will stand behind you. Even if you tell them that you want to be producing cowries, they will not ask you that how much do you think cowries will bring. They will invest in the cowries and wait for the customers to come. It's only in this place, if you come now, big company, you can't tell big company, say you want them in China to produce 10, just 10 of these things. They will do it for you. There's no limits. There's no big customer, there's no small customer. The workforce is there. They are everything is all about where we want China to grow. We want everybody to not do without China. So everywhere you go, production. Tomorrow, I will go and see a car that is built by the youth. Self-drive car. For test. I'll go to the King Long factory, the King Long manufacturing plant to go see that. I was having a meeting with one of all these big companies. And then there's this OG there, an older guy. He said, well, yeah, we have left everything in the hands of the youth. We stay behind and we observe. Then when we need to talk, we talk. We leave them. Their brain is vibrant. They don't leave a lot of things for the youth. If you go to their airport, see the youth, and then they move around. Yeah, don't be say, okay, you be big boy because you fly. No. Everybody, they live normal life. Do you understand? See, yeah, electric, and they see electric cars, and they say, what the mean is, this is going to solve 80% of the problem we have in Nigeria. It will elevate, it will come out us from poverty. How? Transportation made easy. You know how much people go save? Transportation. All this one, when we say Dangote and this one, they drag for a price. We don't need all those things again. The world don't advance. We still dey back. They do fuel. Some people, they don't even leave CNG. They don't go electric. Fuel, electric, buses, everything. Nobody they drag fuel now. Which queue? You know if you see queue, you can put your power station, you charge. If you do kabu, you go to save a lot of money. Person they do kabu, you go save a lot. Once if you buy that car, you get where you charge. That's all. You go save a lot. You know they buy engine oil. You know they buy fuel. We don't advance with that. Now the youths dey in charge of construction, infrastructure, tech, high technology. If you see buildings for here, you go see people where they control all these things. Your mates are my mates. So we want to know what is the plan. May not be all those kind planning committee where they, okay, Mona come take for 500,000, 200,000, Mona go invest in farming, rice. I say for a year, farming no even be the problem. They don't already get. If you see big land, they don't get the. If you see machines, their own are to the export, make their country they big. Again, their business model, they don't get small customer. Not like this one a big customer. We don't do this one for you. No. Because that small customer, when you don't, that person they look at small, give him an opportunity. You go gather your own crowd. Next thing you go to order for plenty. Everybody get opportunities. We need this in our country. So the president, this is the start, and I commend you for it. But what is the plan? Who are these people in this community? Would they have our interests at heart, or just their own personal interests, or try to use the office to empower themselves and get more influence? They should carry us along. More know the people. This is the internet age. You don't need to carry microphone, gather us from one corner. No. Papa, this is what we are up to today. The youth, get ready, come and register for this, come and do this, come and do that. We are doing this today. If we can get 3,000 people, we are going to send you to China. We are going to send you to the US. You're going to learn this. You sign. You come back to the country. Anybody want to send, they will sign their papa and their everything. They must come back. There's no personal, there's nothing personal, because without your country, you are a nobody. There's nothing like personal growth. Country's growth. You see this place? Nothing like, say, a tribe. They get plenty tribe. When I did Nigeria, ability, say, these people, they better pastors because they speak one religion. They get one religion, they get one tribe. As I reach, I say they get over 100 dialects. Different ones. Different. They say now their king, where he unites them. How did he do it? First of all, he changed their currency to one. Secondly, he made it mandatory that they speak Mandarin. So if they carry your dialect, if they catch you in a problem, and if you don't want to speak Mandarin, you leave the job. They say they even told the teachers then, if you can't speak Mandarin, leave the job. Teachers start to learn. Now they get a universal language for you. They don't even speak their dialect. But Nigeria, kilo happen na otiwa office leni pa babalaya le kashigo office yoli pa oyebunka chikodi Ibatala office today. One neighbor chop knuckle there. No, that's in they call segregation. You know they make us grow. Because you don't carry one or two people for mind. You know they make us grow. But you see, these people, they think about the country. Country first before your personal interest. We will get there. Shout out to President. Shout out to Aswad Bola Ahmed Tinubu. God bless you and you will live long. Peace and love. Alright, so this video may contain some image and some graphics that some people may find offensive, so viewer discretion is advised. Furthermore, to the first PRO, anytime I post a video where I mention your name, some people on some high level usually call me to say, you complain to them that I'm disrespecting you. I would like to apologize because in this particular video, I will need answers from you. And I want to believe that after this video, a lot of well-meaning Nigerians will also need answers as to what happened in this case. Now, the person on my screen, his name is Olatunji Abdulkadir Jimo. Olatunji Abdulkadir Jimo was leaving his house on the 20th of December, according to the story. He was leaving his house on the 20th of December when the police arrested him. They arrested him and they took him to the station. When he got to the station, they told him that one Mr. Gabriel Sunday in Olam Farm, Ofa Road, Kwara State, that the man reported him that he was owing Mr. Sunday 220,000 naira. And he's not going to leave the police station if he does not pay that 220,000 naira. So immediately he reached out to his mother who sells chicken. So I called the mother and said, oh, the police arrested me because I'm owing one Mr. Sunday. Please, we need money. If not, I will not leave here. So the mother ran to the station after her business. She ran to the station and she told them, oh, the only money we have here from my business is 175,000 naira. So she brought the money and gave it to the police. The police said no. If the money is not complete, he is not going to live there. Coincidentally, his younger sister just collected her jaw. She collected 350,000 naira from her jaw. So she also came to the station and said, okay, we have the complete money. Take 220,000 naira and let Olatunji go home with us. The police refused. They said the complainant is not around, that is in Ibadan. So they said, even if the complainant is not around, the money is here. The reason why this guy was brought to the station is because he's owing. Now, this is the debt. All you have to do is to let him go. Hold on to this money. Let him go. Tomorrow we come back. Then we settle the case. The police still insisted that they would lock him up. After pleading with the police, they found out that the police were adamant to make sure the guy stayed there. They wanted him to stay there. So it was clear to them that they just wanted Olatunji. They want to punish him. And they want to make sure that Olatunji will sleep in detention. So pleading, it didn't work. So they agreed that they would come back the next day in the morning. They left. When they got home, towards around 2 a.m., according to the sister, she started receiving calls from the police station. They kept on calling her. She is a nursing mother, but she picked. They said, oh, come and carry your brother. She said, come and carry my brother. We just left the station barely 6 hours ago. We were begging you guys that release him to us. We came with the money. You refused to release him. Now you are calling me by 2 a.m. I am a nursing mother. I can't come. Good night. Tomorrow morning, I'll see you. She told her mother, she told the friends and said, this is what police just called me and they said, oh, don't worry, sleep. Tomorrow we go. They went there the next day at 7 a.m. They tried to see Olatunji. The police refused them from seeing Olatunji. Until 8 a.m. when the police accepted that they could see Olatunji in Kwara State Police Command. They entered, they noticed that the station, the cell where Olatunji was the previous day, that cell, there was blood on the spot where Olatunji was sitting before they left. So they asked police, where's Olatunji and why is there blood on the ground? Police said Olatunji hung himself. That was when the wahala started. Olatunji hung himself how? We just left Olatunji barely 24 hours ago, not even up to 15 hours ago. He was hell and hearty with you guys. We were begging that you should let him come with us. You refused, even after we gave you the money you claim is owing. Now you are telling us that Olatunji hung himself? Where is the body? Let's see Olatunji. Police said the body is in the mortuary. Olatunji hung himself. You didn't stop there. You now want to go and deposit Olatunji's body in the mortuary without telling us his family. How is this done? That went on for like an hour or two. Finally, they agreed to go and see Olatunji in the mortuary. On reaching the mortuary, they found out that Olatunji was cut open and they've even showed him. They've cut him open and they stitched him. All these things under 24 hours. Or let's say under 12, 15 hours. Everything. He hung himself. They took him to the mortuary. They've already slit him open and they even stitched him. They asked, why did you slit him open? And why did you stitch him? They said it's the process of embalming. What is going on? What is going on? Now, this is the picture. Now, let's carefully analyze something. I don't want to make an innuendo, but let's carefully analyze something. First things first, the family are saying, in the prison cell, they usually don't have anywhere where you can hang yourself. We all know they don't allow ceiling fan or anything metal in the prison cell. So how did he hang himself? That was when they now brought these pictures. That he hung himself with the gate. He knelt down and he hung himself. Olatunji is over 6 feet tall. This gate we are talking about is not even up to 10 feet. So how did he hang himself? They said he knelt down. As you can see in the picture, there's bandana around his neck. So they say he knelt down to hang himself. How is it possible? In order to hang yourself, or person where they hang himself, where won't buy himself, right? Your leg need to be up for air, make it know they touch anything. Once your leg have contact with the ground, it's not possible to hang yourself again. Now, You are claiming, police are claiming that he knelt down to hang himself. How is that possible? With the way he's struggling, because all the people, like if you go to the people that have committed suicide, if you watch suicidal videos, these people usually hang themselves from up. And at the point, they start struggling and holding. Some people just give up and bend, right? But if this guy hang himself and is choking him and his leg is on the ground, it's not possible. It's absolutely not possible. Now, the craziest part, to sum this all up, according to them, the cell where Olatunji was is different from this video, the cell where they claim that he hung himself. Another question is this to the police. This picture, because I asked the family, how did you get the picture? They said it was the police that presented the picture. Everything is not making sense. Where are the police that are supposed to watch the cell guards? That are supposed to guard the cell, that are supposed to watch the cellmates? Where were they when Olatunji was strangling? Where were they when he was tying all those things and rounding it and putting it around his neck with a bandana? How long is a bandana? And one thing I know with the police, they will take everything from me, although they don't collect clothes. But how long is the bandana that he tied the bandana around his neck and he put it there? It's not making any sense. Again, this Olatunji, I asked the family, I said, did you notice if any organ in his body is missing? They said they don't know. I don't want to make an innuendo, but I am suspecting that it's possible that they moved Olatunji's organ. Now, they say when they started crying out, the IG visited them, the Inspector General of Police, Egbetuku Kayode, that he visited them and he promised them justice, that they should carry out an autopsy. But they refused to present the autopsy result to them. That eventually when they decide to present it, that the autopsy is saying totally different from what the police are saying happened to this guy. And now the police have gone MIA. They've gone cold. Now to the first PRO, Olumuyiwa Adejobi. Please, we want to know what happened to Olatunji. Because how did he move from just somebody that they brought to sell with money? They refuse. It means they had an ulterior motive. If they refuse to collect the money that Olatunji is owing, it means they have a plan. And it looks like they've carried out the plan. I am suspecting something from this whole thing. I am suspecting that his organ might be moved. Maybe they moved it. I don't know. I am not sure. But it's not making any sense to me, because how do you move him to the mortuary and you've already opened his body? And how does somebody hang themselves by kneeling down on the floor? Somebody that is over 6 feet tall hang himself kneeling down. Does it even make any sense? What is the purpose of the police in the society? Is to settle disputes and to catch criminals, but the police can serve as people that settle disputes. The major reason why this guy was arrested is because he owed money. They brought the money. Why didn't you let him go? What was the point of keeping him there? Is this why you kept him there? The family of Olatunji are asking for justice for Olatunji. And I am also asking for justice for Olatunji. To the first PRO, Olumuyiwa Adejobi. Please, what happened to Olatunji in the Kwara State Police Command? What happened to Olatunji? The IG of Police, you've gone there. Please tell your boys to tell us what happened to Olatunji. Because this can happen to anyone. This can happen to Olatunji in a police station. This can happen to anyone and nothing will happen. Please, Nigerian police, what happened to Olatunji? Please tell us. We want to know, because this is scary. It means it can happen to me tomorrow. What happened to Olatunji? Please tell us. Please tell us.